Batting second, the third baseman number 34, Jacob Mahoney.
Good morning and welcome to Cullen Stadium for game number 1 of the day 2 action here at the 2025 Ontario Men's AAA National Qualifying Tournament. This morning's game will feature the Erindale Cardinals taking on the East York Bulldogs. Our first elimination game of the day. So we're just underway here in the top of the first. I apologize for a few errors there as we try and get ourselves up and going here. Looks like we're good to go here now. That ball hit on the ground to shortstop. Pip Murray-Smith going to come across the diamond, able to retire Anthony Fair at first. There are 2 outs now here in the top of the first inning.
The catcher, number 18, Josh Gristle.
I think we're all set up and ready to go here now as we try and settle in. If you caught our tweet earlier today, Josh Gristle takes strike 1 from Andrew Mullen. We're going to be here at Cullen all day for our coverage. The games that we're going to be streaming are listed on our X accounts. That ball's laced to right center field. That is going to get down and in the gap. Runner's going to come around and score easily. Gristle with the big turnaround first, but he's going to hold up there. And the East York Bulldogs have an early 1-0 lead here on the RBI single from Josh Gristle.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 48, Cam Martin.
That ball hit on the ground between first and second base. That's going to get into right field for a single from Cam Martin.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 22, Joa Hayes.
So runners on first and second here with 2 outs, and that's going to bring up the left fielder, Shoa Hayes. Bulldogs with a run across already here in the top of the first as Mullen drops that curveball in for strike one. One count here on Hayes. Another curveball. That one belted to left field. Left fielder going to make his way back. That looks like he's going to get over his head and down to the wall. Josh Grishel going to make his way in. Here comes Cam Martin around third base. He's going to score as well. And the Bulldogs coming out hot early here as they take an early 3-0 lead over the Erindale Cardinals. That 2-run double from left fielder Shoa Haas.
Batting seventh. The right fielder, 25, Peter Simonis.
So right fielder Pete Simonis going to dig in now for his first at bat of the day. That pitch misses down for ball one. Never want to fall behind early in games like this. And obviously an elimination game today, but lots of baseball left in this one still. 1-0 pitch coming from Mullen. Fastball in on the hands, hit towards third base, but that is going to skip just foul outside the bag. So count now 1-1. Here's the pitch from Mullen. Runner takes off for third base. Throw from the catcher, a little bit high, but Haas able to get under the tag at third base. Last pitch was a ball, so count now 2 balls and 1 strike. Fastball just misses the outside corner for a ball. Count now 3-1. 3-1 pitch from Mullen. Hit a high chopper towards shortstop. Murray Smith able to get it on the good hop onto first. And Simonis is retired for the third out of the inning. So East York coming out hot here. The top of the first inning, they scored 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no Erindale errors. And there was 1 runner left on base. The score after 1/2 inning of play from Ronald Cullen Stadium, it is the East York Bulldogs 3, with the Erindale Cardinals coming to bat in the bottom of the first inning. We'll be right back after a short break for Day 2 action from the 2025 Ontario Men's AAA National Qualifying Tournament. Action brought to you by CABC Baseball. All right, we're all set for action here in the bottom half of the first inning with Pitt Murray Smith leading things off for the Arendelle Cardinals at the plate. He'll be followed by the first baseman, John DeWolf. Batting third is the second baseman, Crosley Vassos. They will be facing East York right-hander Patrick Sezishin. That ball fouled off at the plate for strike one. So no balls and one strike. Here's the pitch. And change-up swung on and missed there for strike two. So quick hole there for Murray Smith as he finds himself down now 0-2. Ball fouled back and out of play, so Murray able to keep himself alive. Sorry, we're still doing a little bit of searching and sorting here as we're loading up the other games that are happening here this morning. We'll try and follow those on Game Changer for you. One game that we do know of just across the way at Soulier Field. That ball slapped down the left field line foul. Is the Windsor Athletics taking on the Waterloo Tigers in that game. Other games happening this morning at Woodsley Park is the Thornhill Reds taking on the Burlington Brants as that ball's poked through the left side for a single from Murray Smith. It's a good job there to battle back in that at bat. And the other game happening this morning at Lacasse Park will feature the Ilderton River Hawks taking on the Oakville A's. So we'll follow those games as best as we can. We'll shoot up some updates for you here as we're going. Keep everyone on the loop for those games. Johnny DeWolf, the batter here now for the Cardinals. First pitch from Sezishin, slider. That is a called strike one. Check over to first, and Murray Smith back in safely there. A one pitch to DeWolf. Fastball popped up on the infield towards shortstop. Steve Andriopoulos makes the catch there for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 21, Crosley Vassos.
So Crosley Vassos is going to dig in now for his first at bat of the day. First pitch going to get fouled back and out of play for strike one. So 0-1 the count here on Vassos. Another check over at first. Runner back in safely there. Position, the look into the catcher. He has the sign he wants now. Runner takes off to second. Pitch called a ball at the plate. A little bit of a bobble there by the catcher, Josh Gristle. So Murray Smith going to be able to steal that base safely.
Ladies and gentlemen, ball players, we ask if you as assist us when a ball goes out of play to please return it back into play as soon as possible. episode, if you will, please. Thank you.
That pitch in there for a strike. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes on the second baseman, Vazos. 3-0 East York as we play here in the bottom of the first inning, just underway from Cullen Stadium. That pitch is going to miss inside for a ball. Count now 2 balls and 2 strikes as Gristle makes his way out to have a quick chat with the East York right-hander, Stasician. So count remains 2-2 here. We're ready to get back to play. 1 out here, bottom of the first inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed by Vazos. He is down on strikes for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 88, Andrew Mullen.
So 2 outs now. Pitt Murray-Smith, the runner on second base for Arundel. That's going to bring up the pitcher for today's game, Andrew Mullen. First pitch to Mullen, slider in the dirt. A little bit of a bobble there from Gristle, but he's able to keep control of it. So again, 3 other games going on this morning over at Soulier Field. It is the Waterloo Tigers taking on the Windsor Athletics at Woodsley Park. It is the Thornhill Reds taking on the Burlington Brants as Mullen takes a swing at that slider and misses for strike 1. And at Lacasse Park, it is the Ilderton Riverhawks taking on the Oakville A's. That ball hit hard just over the head of the second baseman into right field for a single. Pitt Murray-Smith going to get the wave, and he's going to score easily as the right fielder. A little bit of a bobble there. So that is an RBI single for Andrew Mullen, and Arundel able to answer back here as they cut into the East York lead now, with the score being 3-1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 9.
So that's going to bring up the left fielder for the Arundel Cardinals, Matt Lamoureux. First pitch, fastball that misses outside for ball 1. The only other game right now with anything to report in the bottom of the second inning from Lacasse Park, it is 1-1 between Ilderton and Oakville. The other 2 games that we mentioned both remain scoreless so far. A good fastball up and in there, swung on and missed by Lamoureux for strike 1. Ball going to get fouled back and out of play. So count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. I think we finally have everything sorted here that we can settle in now. Updates are open. Game stream is open. Just got to worry about overheating the equipment now, as I've already had to deal with that once. Slider swung on and missed by Lamoureux, and he is down on strikes. And that's all for Arundel as they strand a runner here in the bottom of the first inning. 1 run on 2 hits for the Cardinals. No East York errors. And Arundel leaves 1 runner on base.
4 hits, 0 errors, and 1 man left on base.
So the score after 1 inning of play here at Ronald Cullen Stadium in Windsor, Ontario. It is the East York Bulldogs 3 and the Arundel Cardinals 1. We're going to take a short break and be right back to day 2 action at the 2025 Ontario Men's AAA National Qualifying Tournament, brought to you by CABC Baseball. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. So welcome back to the top of the second inning here at Ronald Cullen Stadium. Brendan Nieva going to lead things off here for the East York Bulldogs as he takes a swing at a slider and misses for strike one. Ball belted to center field. That's going to get down in front of the center fielder, Palmer, and Nieva leads things off here for East York with a single in the top of the second inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 33, Alessandro Stazicki.
Alessandro Stazicki steps in now.